Hello, my name is Matthew Butler, and this is my website I have created. My topic is privacy and security concerns, and today I will be discussing the ins and outs of cybersecurity. Here's a brief look at my home page where we have abstract and some brief words on privacy and security as well as cybersecurity. Just some things to help you get better acquainted. I have enrolled in this CSC101 course for a general requirement, and for my final project, I will focus on the following areas of cybersecurity, where we have an introduction, background information, how this topic relates to my CSC 101 course, information sharing fundamentals, cyber attacks of the 21st century, and also helpful tips you can use to protect yourself in the cyber world, followed by a reference page. To begin, we talk about just some fun facts to kick off the web page and allow people to become more aware of what cybersecurity is all about. For those who are unaware, cybersecurity involves hackers and internet thieves who are after personal information pertaining to health and financial benefits. It is important to be aware of these types of actions for your own safety. Next, we have background information that is vital to regarding cybersecurity. We talk about being proactive in steps to prevent scams and cyber threats. Also being aware of pop-ups and spam alerts while surfing the web. Oftentimes, we present a lack of effort when it comes to protecting ourselves on the internet, and we discuss small, untraceable mistakes users make while online. Things like logging out of social media accounts or email accounts before closing tabs, deleting spam emails, spam tweets, choices of passwords, who you give your passwords to, and also the chain effect this can have on many situations. We also have a video that briefly gives a better intake of what cybersecurity is. Here we go.
With recent high-profile and widespread computer viruses making headlines, it's become obvious that the future is now. Welcome to Watch Mojo News, the weekly series where we break down news stories that might be on your radar. In this installment, we're counting down 10 crucial facts you should know about cybersecurity. Number 10. What is cybersecurity? The term cybersecurity was coined in 1988 as a result of one of the first ever registered online viruses, the Morris worm. The worm caused many of the 60,000 computers connected to the internet at the time to slow down, to the point that they were unusable.
My personal speculation is that this is somebody who is trying to warn people to say, it can happen to you.
More recently, cybersecurity has come to signify a form of protection from attacks designed to paralyze websites, financial networks, and other computer systems by flooding them with data from outside computers. Number 9.
Moving on, we will move to the analysis section, also known as the information sharing section. Here we have a graph that goes over the public's opinion of the top tech priorities in 2015. And as you can see, cybersecurity is among top in ranks. So this is something to be aware of. Here we discuss recent hacking incidents that have taken place over the years. One example being the Target credit card fraud disaster that took place this past Christmas. We also have research here about strides the government has made to try and improve information distribution. More specifically, information being distributed or shared between companies and or other important agencies without these companies' privacy being invaded by the government. Here we have a interview assessed by me that we will take a brief look that involves cybersecurity. Privacy laws are when it comes to computing things like email, social media, or just the confidentiality of file documents?
I think it's extremely important because more so than often, people use email, social media, and how many spam emails do you get, and how many, bills do you get to your email, and then if spam gets in your email, what's going to stop a hacker from getting into that email and getting to that bill and getting, important information? And so as the internet and technology increase, I think that security and privacy laws definitely need to.
If you want to sign into your Target account, then you can also read the terms and conditions and private policy before. And notice how Target has a secure before Target.com to make sure that you are safe. If you scroll to the bottom, you can read about their privacy and their concerns. Their privacy policy helps you look at the information that you put on the internet, and also with their terms and conditions, also make sure you read those before as well.
Moving on to the next section where we talk about relation to computer science. And we talk about ways this class has expanded my way of thinking, as well as techniques I've learned about computing, things like basic computing concepts, advancing my computer skills, and using the internet as an information gathering tool to communicate concepts and ideas. This relates a lot to my topic because I've learned a lot more about computing than ever before, and while doing so, researching facts about hackers and internet criminals who are far more advanced than myself, which is scary to think about. Um, we also talk about cyber attacks of the 21st century. In this cyber world, computer wizards use information as a tool to hack and steal or copy information to their own disadvantage. We confront this damage. We confront the damage cyber attacks can pose on a country as well as the world. And again, we hit key points on how the government is attempting to improve ways to prevent this ongoing criminal act without invading our nation's privacy even more than they are already. Key points involve primary targets as well as where most hacking is detected from in recent years. And lastly, we talk about ways the government plans to pull together threats to be able to better recognize what these attacks look like for future references. And here's some helpful tips on how to protect yourself. Just basic things that we kind of take for granted sometimes. Things like strengthened passwords, not saving passwords on public computers, and just keeping your information private, people. Here's a brief description of what this course has done for me and what I've learned. Here's a reference page, of course, and we hit back to the home screen. Also want to take a look at my survey analysis from a recent assignment where I talked about just basic security questions, and my question was, does privacy and security guidelines protect your computer from viruses effectively? And a landslide of people said no, which was the most. A lot of people get viruses, um, which can have a lot of effects on people's computers. And also, we want to take a look at Homeland Security, where it is very important to visit this website for better security tips. You can also look at jobs. They have overviews. Here we go. Just things to better aware yourself. Um, Tells you all about the website, and it just gives you a better insight on different facets of cybersecurity. This was my web page, and again, my name is Matthew Butler, and thank you for your time.